Pleased to be joined on the show once again by Stephen Curry, the Golden State Warriors. Season gets underway Wednesday against Portland. Steph, I understand you were getting some shots up before you sat down. And given the finger injury, I'll just start with a health update. I trust that we're finding the bottom of the bucket. You're all right?
Yeah, all good. It's preseason, little bumps and bruises. Get them out the way before the regular season starts, so no worries there.
Understood. You've made it clear that you're still playing to win. You've done plenty of that. It's a new group. There's some new faces, some youth trying to figure out how it all fits together. What will be the tell for you early on if you all have enough that by the time we get to the winter and the spring, you guys will have a chance to do what you've done before?
I mean, obviously your record is going to speak for itself. You have to be the team that you say you are by winning games, but I think you know, the committee, the strength in numbers again that we've adopted over the last 10 years of this run is in full effect this year. You know, we have 13 guys that, you know, legitimately could be in our NBA rotation, and you got to be able to figure out the right combinations, and everybody has to commit to that. It's not going to be easy. You know, our starting lineups could change from night to night. You know, the bench combinations could change from night to night. So coach doesn't have an easy job, but we all got to be committed to bringing the right energy when you're on the floor, and then hopefully good things will come out of that.
So I had a highlight, I don't know, last week, and it's Klay in a Dallas uniform. It was weird for me, man, and I'm just reading a highlight. What's it like for you all in the room, and the biggest adjustment to not having the unique energy of Klay Thompson?
It's just that. It's his unique energy in the locker room. You know, we know what he did on the court for us for, you know, the last decade plus, and, you know, all the games and championships he helped us win. But his presence in the locker room, him sitting in his chair reading the newspaper before the game, whatever outfit he came in off the boat, that type of stuff, you'll miss that for sure. But you got to embrace, obviously, this year and move into, you know, what this team is. But you know, November 12th, we'll welcome him back to Chase Center for the first time and celebrate all he meant to our team.
That ought to be special for all that he has meant and will always mean to you guys in that area and that franchise. Now, I try not to make this too much a nostalgia tour, but it's hard to avoid Paris in this summer where you and KD and LeBron were part of something remarkable. And I think a lot of folks really tried to enjoy it as it was happening, like this Avengers kind of a deal, what you all have been individually and together, and to be part of that. As time passes, Steph, do you think that the significance of what that was to all of you will grow in importance?
1,000%. Like, anytime you're in the moment, you're trying to appreciate it and feel the gravity of it. But yeah, the further we get removed, the more the highlights we see, the more you look at your medal, the more we talk about it amongst ourselves. It'll definitely, you know, grow in how special it is to all of us. It was a moment for sure, and representing your country, continuing the dominance of USA basketball. The first time me and Bron got to play together, me and KD playing together again, all three of us together, and then, you know, the combination of all 12 guys that are in that locker room who have been trying to represent the league at the highest level. So, yeah, iconic things that happened over the summer will be celebrated for a very long time. But it'll be cool to compete against these guys again because we're all trying to chase the same thing now. And hopefully we're all rejuvenated from the summer.
A couple of years ago, I did a thing about my daughter on the show. And you happened to be a guest the very next night, and you referenced it as a girl dad, which I really appreciated. I bring it up tonight because last night, that little girl was at a Taylor Swift show with her mom in South Florida. Mom sends dad a picture, and I said, who is that woman standing next to you, and what happened to my little girl? And all of this is to say that time passes, and we don't feel it as it's happening maybe, and it gets to you because this is year 16, Stephen, and I just wonder for you, what it is that represents to you how much time has passed with the understanding that we've still got this time right now.
Like you said, bringing my girls to the game, my son to the game, and watching them just enjoy the atmosphere. 16 for me is special because when I came into the league not knowing anything about what my career was going to be, 16 was always a number of accomplishment because that's what my dad played. He played 16 years in the NBA, And that was always a goal of mine. So this is a cool full circle moment for me and him. So yeah, it's a moment. It's always a reminder to appreciate what's happening right now. Continue to give everything you have to the game because you know it'll end at some point. But yeah, like I'm thankful that I'm still in a position where I can compete at the highest level, still try to win, play the game that I know how to play. And with all the work that I put in, and my body is still giving me the ability to do that. So I'm appreciative all the way around. And just trying to maintain that motor and that killer instinct that has driven me this whole time, along with my teammates.
Well, that's what's required. And just to finish this off, that's not a wrap, right? Like 16 is what Dad did, but son might have. There's more runway beyond this. I mean, at the level you are, there's still more beyond right now. Yes.
Oh yeah, you can acknowledge it, but still put the ellipses at the end.
Right on.
And know that there's a lot more in the tank for sure.
I love that, man.
No swan songs over here.
Yeah, put the dot. Like that's the good stuff in life. Often is what do we put in those dots to come? And we look forward to the season, which gets underway Wednesday for you all in Portland. Always great to visit with you, Steph, and stay well until the next time. All right.
Absolutely. Go Panthers.
Good luck with that. I mean, what am I supposed to say, man? Keep pounding. They're not great, Steph. They're not great.
I wanted to see where you went with it. I love it.
All right, we'll leave it there. Oh, that's funny.